السلام عليكم.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام.
Hi, Sheikh. I have a question for you. I am a Muslim. I was born in America. My family moved here before I was born, and so I grew up here, but in an Islamic home. Sheikh, my situation is that I have married a Muslim woman. At that time when we got married, she professed Islam. We now have two children, and now she has changed her belief back to Christianity after we moved back near her family. So, Sheikh, my question is, what does Islam say that my responsibilities are to her first and foremost, and secondly, what are my responsibilities to my children? I have to say, it's very hard to live in a home where my wife is teaching a different faith than our deen, and it's something that I don't know if I should leave the home or if I continue to support the home. Currently, I'm still in the home, but it is difficult. And I hear brothers talking about who they should marry and where they should put their efforts. So if I share my experience, I would say definitely find a good Muslim woman first, and make sure you test that iman, because if it's something that is superficial or seems like it's real, you have to be a good judge for yourself. Thank you, Sheikh, and listening to your answer now.
Yeah, it's really everyday, wallahi, testimonial. When I'm asked this question regarding marry a non-Muslim, and I mean by a non-Muslim kitabiyya, meaning a Christian or Jew, I always give the opinion of Imam Malik that living in a predominant non-Muslim community, you shouldn't marry someone who is not a Muslim, namely, like a Christian or a Jew. يعني. فسبحان although it's permissible, it's just exactly like I looked at that, that video here. I remember that video was brought to my attention regarding the halal and the meat, and you can take the text, like don't pray Asr except in Bani Qurayza. Some people literally followed it, and some people prayed Asr before getting to Bani Qurayza because they understood the spirit behind it. Yeah, it is permissible to marry a Christian and Jew, but if you look at the details of the matter, it's haram. It's not permissible. Why? This woman is not chaste to begin with, because when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَالْمُحْصَنَاتُ مِنَ الَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْكِتَابَ, what muhsana is? Muhsana is when you marry her, she's a virgin. Unless she was married before, we understand then. Muhsana is, and being a virgin in this society is a sign of ugliness. When a woman is a virgin, that means no man is interested in her. That's the culture. They are a product of this culture. They are the harvest of this culture. Again, the mistake is done. I think you shouldn't be with that woman at all, because she's now murtadda. She's not even, you see, when you enter Islam and you leave to another religion, you really apostate. And an apostate is a different ruling to someone who stayed Christian and Jew. I hope you're aware of that. So you're not supposed to stay with that woman. Give her time to let her know that her decision will terminate our marriage. But now be wise, be smart, because you don't want to lose your children. You want to make sure that you have access to these kids, and make sure that you keep their Islam, because that's really a responsibility. But your situation, brother, is a very sad situation, heartbreaking. And that shows you the consequences of decisions that we may take them light in our lives, especially when it comes to marriage. And then at the end of the day, they become disastrous. Not only on you, You see that the disaster consequences is the awful, serious consequences on the children. You know that you're risking Islam of those children. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.